Discord, confirm that you can see the announcements channel. Can you just let me know if you guys can see the announcements channel? But welcome to the guys on YouTube, on Twitter. Welcome. Okay, so we've obviously just had the CPI number come out, and we're moving higher. Nvidia up 4%, Tesla up almost 6% now. So recovering, we are getting some recovery here, some relief bounce at the moment. The DAX kind of trading sideways at the minute. So we do have a few, we're going to have an interesting day. I'm going to speak about a few edgeful statistics that we can use in our pre-market prep. If you guys can just tell me in the announcement channel, you guys can see all of those messages. Yes. But yeah, appreciate for those that are on in the Discord as well. As mentioned, we have that. Okay, you guys can see it. I see some thumbs up. You guys can see the announcements, the messages in the announcements channel. Just to confirm, you guys can see the messages in the announcements channel on the Discord. Okay, cool. So let's get into some of the pre-market prepper. Let's just share my screen for the guys on the Twitter and YouTube channels. Okay, as mentioned, we got the NASDAQ now up 1.5% today. We are taking out previous day's highs, right? Which is this white dotted line coming across my screen. We are currently taking out the previous day's highs. And if we just go to the edgeful report section, you can see I'm still flat here today from my TradeZilla. Okay. And for those that are watching live, you can actually get discount codes using my TradeZilla, with TradeZilla, using JB for the annual plan and JB10 for the monthly plan. But let's get into it with edgeful. Let's go over here. We can see NQ, okay, previous day's range report. And we can actually see that from a daily perspective. So I want to see, you must always make sure that you do have the correct settings on over here. For the daily reports over here, we want the extended market hours because that is what the previous day's highs and lows are showing. We can actually see that when we take our previous day's highs and lows in the last 6 months, 64 and 72% of the time, we will continue either as a bullish closing day or bearish closing day, right? If you are saying what's up in the YouTube, say what's up in the chat there if you are watching that side. But we can go by weekday, which is a sub-report, and Wednesdays, 69 and 86. So we have taken out the highs. Not a great confluence, but when you couple this with the first hour of trading. So let's go to the opening candle continuation report. And what this tells me with NQ, if that first hour is bullish, what are the chances that we close as a green closing day, bullish closing day, and vice versa for the shorts? You can see in the last 6 months, from 9:30 obviously to 10:30, when we want to measure the first hour, 82 and 79% of the time. So couple this, if that first hour is now bullish and we've taken out the highs, that could give me great confidence that we could see some extension here on these indexes. So as mentioned, a lot of the Mag 7 stocks as well trading very, very green, all green across the Mag 7. So looking very, very nice on that end. I might be looking for some individual stock players as well. As mentioned, Tesla is still trading underneath this 5-day SMA. So that's obviously going to be interesting. But Nvidia is setting up for maybe possibly some nice longs. We are currently sitting at maybe a base. Back on the daily time frame, we are kind of sitting at a base where we have bounced before off a key level of support. So we will see what happens here. We are currently getting back above this 5-day SMA right now. Got any questions? Anyone got anything that would like me to cover on stream today in the Discord? Yeah. So yeah, please let me know. Please let me know. Okay. Got some guys posting the P&L here in the chat. This is the edgeful Discord as mentioned, and I did post this last night. As you can see, I post my daily review at the end of each day. But for guys that post their daily reviews with trades, winning trades or losing trades, it doesn't matter as long as it includes an edgeful report. I'm gonna be giving away some free calls with the guys, coaching calls with the guys that do that randomly selected. So continue to put that in the Discord. If you aren't part of the edgeful Discord, on the website on the right hand section here, you can join the Discord over there, as well as the trading view indicator access. You can get access there as well. Okay, so yeah, let's go back like this. Okay, is there a report to see CPI day moves? Yes, there is. I do believe if you go to report section over here. Okay, let's go overlay it like this. And let's go choose report. It would be uh, volume, economic data volume. So if you're underneath the economic data volume, okay, and you come over here, you can see CPI, GDP, FOMC, and that. So you can actually see the volume pre and post CPI. Okay, pre and post CPI, as well as FOMC as well. Okay, so it's called the Economic Data Volume Report. If that's what you're looking for, if you have any ideas, please hit the live chat here in the bottom right-hand section of the edgeful website, and you can actually build a custom report if you do that too. So that is what I would say with regards to that. So we are definitely setting up like we're looking for some longs here on the indexes today. That's what I'm going to be focused at. We obviously got the open. So last CPI was pretty interesting. Let's come to the S&P chart, 500 chart. So ES, okay, SPX doesn't really matter. Let's go to the ES chart here. Let's go to last CPI, which we actually sparked down and then reversed the whole day. So much different market conditions. We were obviously trading in quite a bullish market around about then. This was CPI last month, exactly on the Wednesday, the 12th. And we sparked down literally on ES. We sparked down from that news bar 60 points and then recovered and actually ended up the week. We actually ended up the week from those lows. We actually ended up the week over 100 points to the high side. So obviously very, very different market conditions then for sure. But now we're getting some movement to the high side, which is obviously quite a relief because the markets on S&P 500 off all-time highs is down 8% currently at the moment. And if you just look at this, so I've got the daily 200 EMA over here. We're on the daily chart here on the S&P 500. And we have this 200 EMA, which is this white EMA on. The last time that we actually broke the EMA to the downside, the 200 EMA, was back in October of 2023. So very, very different market conditions. Every single time we've come to it back in July, or remember when we had that massive sell-off in August last year of 2024 on that, I think it was the yen interest rates, we actually bounced from it. And from there, we actually still up from there. But look, very interesting. We've broken it for the first time since October 2023. Obviously, during COVID, and 2022, we were completely in the bear market where the S&P traded, I think finished the year down over 20%. So obviously a lot different market conditions here, but definitely something to keep an eye out for. But again, just look at long-term, guys. And this is where long-term portfolios come. You got to have a long-term portfolio. Definitely there's nice times to be buying and adding to that. When we hit COVID lows here in March 2020, we are currently up 160% since those COVID lows, so this thing does not go down long term. That is for sure. So always a good time to be adding to the long-term portfolio. Okay. So let's do this. Any questions in the Discord right now or in the chat? Any questions in the chat right now on the Discord that want me to cover anything? Okay, so we're going to speak again about, we're going to go over the DAX a little bit as well. I could definitely see us rising on the DAX here. We are looking bullish. The DAX has actually been trading very, very nicely for those futures traders, FDAX. I mean, this is up from the start of the year, 14%. So trading very, very nicely here today. And I definitely think we could get some continuation to the high side backed on this, it moves higher from the charts here on the US markets. Yep, I've spoken about ES. I can speak about some more. What more would you like to know about ES? As I said, we have taken our previous day's highs. So I'm going to be long buyers coming to the open. Okay. As I said, we've taken our previous day's highs on ES, which is the S&P chart, S&P 500 chart. That's what I trade. I trade CFDs, not futures. But ES and the S&P SPX chart are the same thing. So we can go to ES over here. Okay. And I did mention we took our previous day's highs. Okay. So when we do take our previous day's highs, we can come here to the previous day's range report on ES. In the last 6 months, from the daily perspective, from the extended market hours, when you take out the highs, 72% of the time, we close as a bullish closing day. And you can actually see the last 5 previous days highs taken out. 3 of them have closed green. Obviously, we have been in a bearish market. So, but by weekday, let's go like this. On a Wednesday, 69% of the time. Not great. But when we do couple that with maybe an opening candle continuation report in the last 6 months, and let's go to the New York time zone because we want to capture 9:30 to 10:30. This could be something that could be quite nice. If the first market open of the market is bullish as well, we could look for extensions in that direction. That is definitely something that I am looking towards, right? There's some guys trading crypto here as well. Let's see what Bitcoin's actually doing on that CPI print. Bitcoin's actually up 1%, back up above 80K. So that's obviously interesting. As I said, if you put your daily reports or daily trades that you took at the end of each day, you will be in for a free call with me, in for a lucky, spin of the wheel, random winner, right? Yeah, I have to include the edgeful report that you are using. Okay, nice. What about the weekly range reports? Yeah, Crocs, we can speak about that too. So I think what you are referring to is if we come here to this opening week range report, and this is one of my favorite ones, particularly after Tuesday, sorry, so from Wednesday onwards. On ES, if we just look over here like this, let's go to the daily. Okay, we can see after Monday and Tuesday is printed, we set a high and low. Okay, so we set a high and low. And then if we take out one side of that high and low, we can look for longs or shorts in continuation of that. Right now, here is the high from Monday and Tuesday. Okay, and here is the low. So it looks like maybe the low of the week could be set in. So how this report measures it, if we take out the highs like this, we want to look for longs in continuation because very rarely do we come back down and break the opposite side. Okay, so that's basically what that report tells us. But would be trading back towards this. I think we could be seeing some longs back towards these Monday's highs. That's kind of my feel right now on what markets are doing. But could this be a sell the rally thing in a bear market? 100%. So we just got to see what price action is doing. We're trading above the weekly VWAP now as well. This is the weekly VWAP here, this blue line on my chart. I like to color code things. That is the weekly VWAP. We are trading above the daily VWAP, but we are still under this 5-day SMA. So we got to keep our wits about us, okay, and trade what is actually in front of us. Any questions from the Twitter or YouTube live chat? Any stuff there? Okay. As mentioned, I use TradeZilla to do my reports and my tracking and everything like that. And you can get a discount in the link in my bio on all my socials and that. JB for the annual membership and JB10 for the monthly, right? I love using it to track. And then again, edgeful don't offer any discounts right now, but they got a standard set rate. And that is in the link in my bio as well. So make sure to go check edgeful out. I love using these reports. And I've spoken about a few reports here today. I've spoken about the previous day's range report. I've spoken about the opening candle continuation report. And then I've also spoken about that opening week range report. What I find, again, like anything with trading, is you got to keep it simple. Right? Don't overcomplicate it. There's so many reports here with edgeful. Find a few that make sense for you, and then look to continuously get better at that. Like there's so many different ways to trade, but I think you got to find what makes sense for you, right? They actually are working on this indicator called that opening week range, which will plot that Monday and Tuesday's high and low for me. I know Andre did mention that for me. But again, the indicators are on the edgeful website over here on the right-hand side. The opening week range, everything like that. You can get all the indicators over there. Put your TradingView username in there, and they will come up over here. You'll get access underneath invite only, and you will get the indicators there. Okay. So maybe this is a day where we see the gap fill and then maybe longs. So that could be on the cards. As I said, I'm just going to trade what's in front of me. We've got the open now in the next 30 minutes, 29 minutes. I appreciate you guys being on live with me. I'm bullish going into the open, but let's see what we do get. As I said, we've taken out the previous day highs, but we have not taken out previous day's highs of year on ES. We have not taken it with a body. Look at the 50-minute chart. We are still trading at this level. So we need to be wary of this, okay? We need to be wary of this. Let's keep our wits about us. Let's trade what's in front of us and help use edgeful's reports to help us make good trading decisions. You don't need to trade every single price. You need 1 or 2 good trades a day, and that's going to make your week. But we are trading high on the Mag 7 stocks. Tesla up 5%, Nvidia up 4%, and on others, we are up across the whole Mag 7. Meta up almost 3%, Apple, Amazon up 2%. So we are trading higher for sure. Google, maybe a nice price to buy Google on the longer perspective. We are sitting at the daily 200 EMA on Google as well. And this is where we ended up moving higher too. So let's keep focused. Let's have a good trading day. Let's stay locked in, and we'll see you in the Discord here. For those that aren't in the Discord the rest of the trading day, you can always put stuff that you are wanting to know, anything like that, in the Discord, and I will be here rest of the day as well. So thanks for the guys watching live. And yeah, Darren, I'll see you in the live chat there. Check the 200 EMA or 300 EMA. Those are better to use for dynamic supports. Nice. Yeah, 200 EMA. I love using the 200 EMA. So appreciate you guys being on the live stream. And we will see you then tomorrow for the live stream as always. Cheers, guys.